Congrats on the milestone. What are you feeling about reaching 100 career homers and 4 2020s?
I mean, it's awesome. Like for a kid of Loma de Cabrera, like that's a very big accomplishment, and I know my family's very happy, and I'm sure they're thinking about all the things that we had to do to be able to get here. And, like be able to do it with this team and this organization is definitely awesome, and I'm just excited to see where things are gonna go from here.
Just what does it feel, just the vibe with the team right now? Obviously, getting Gino back and bringing in Josh and Caleb and winning the first series where all of those guys are together with this team.
I mean, it's awesome. I feel like when you go from Randy leading off to all the way down to Cole Young at the bottom, I feel like it's a pretty dangerous team. I feel like we're full of a bunch of guys that they can compete, that can do a lot of damage, that can get on base. Very diverse team, and like there's really not a hole in our lineup.
When you've got J.P. Crawford's last couple of days, another big homer today, what are you seeing out of him?
I mean, huge. Like I feel like he has come through so many times for us, and like just to see him like do it again, in the very big series, that against a division rival that we're really close in the division. I feel like just to be able to step up again for us is huge, and that's what we have always seen from him. And, it was awesome to just see him out there just banging balls.
Dan was talking a lot about your approach, and especially the past couple of months. You get that home run off Jacob, it goes right center field. To have that all fields approach, how big is that to your game?
I mean, I feel like that's the type of hitter I am. I feel like there can be times where I go away from that, but like in reality, that's the type of hitter I am. I'm a very good opposite field hitter, and I'm able to drive the ball out that way too. And I feel like when I commit that way, a lot of the whole field opens up for me.
Julio, Logan Evans was just here, and he was very complimentary of you as a teammate on and off the field. What have you seen from him when he's been up here with the big league club and how he's battled for you guys?
I mean, very mature kid. I feel like we really we hang out a lot, honestly, off the field too. And being able to get like a personal vibe off of him. Very mature, very focused and serious with his work. But every time he gets on the mound for us, he can definitely give us a chance. And what I learned from him is he loved compete, loved to learn, and he definitely have embraced our vibe as a team, and he definitely have fit in perfectly for us too.
You had your 2020, Randy had his 2020. What did it mean to get to celebrate with him? And also, how has your relationship grown this year in his first full year here? And how do you two kind of lean on each other?
I mean, so much. I feel like so much. We have become really, really tight friends. This year especially, I knew him from before, even before he got traded here and all that. But I feel like this year, he's like a brother to me out there, and just like you said, we were after that hit the home run, he was also posing for me with 2-0 for 2020. It was really cool, and be able to me giving love to him and him giving it back, it's very special to have a teammate like that.
You talked about what the lineup does offensively, but on defense, just in that last inning alone, JP's throw to second, Cal catching, Haggerty stealing, Josh almost getting that back pick, and then your catches throughout the game. Just defensively, what does it feel out there? Does it just feel like completely balanced like the lineup does?
The same thing. I feel like you cover it all. After the game, I was like, wow, what an inning, and just me able to watch the infield work, and it was awesome, I feel like we got it locked down back there, but it's well around team defensively, offensively, and we can win games like that too. They have put a runner in second, with less than 2 outs, but we're able to prevent that twice. And then Mooney with a big strikeout at the end, and that's what we were able to do also on the defensive end and win the ball game like that too.
Your own defense has been kind of on another level this season. Since hitting is so hard and it's up and down, is there a comfort to the consistency with which you play defense?
Yeah. I feel like that's something that I can control, that I can control more than hitting. And, every time that I'm out there in center field, I'm thinking of I got to give the best I can, because that's a big part of the game, just like we were talking about defense, and that's something I can control. And obviously, you can make mistakes, you can make a wrong throw, you can sometimes at some point drop a ball or whatever, but that's a more controllable area of the game, and I feel like I take a lot of pride in that and bringing that every single day, because I know like I can change the game for an out. I can get a guy out on the big contact that they get from all our pitchers. I can steal base hits away and extra base hits away, and I feel like that's something that I take a lot of pride, especially because I can help the pitchers a lot with that and like the whole team.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. I see.
Enjoy your off day.
Thank you. I will.